We're here in a studio unit at Margaritaville Vacation Club by Wyndham in Nashville. Do you want to see what the studio unit looks like? Well, stick around. We're going to check it out right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I am Jeremy. Today we're here in our studio unit, the 5th floor, unit 511 Margaritaville Vacation Club in Nashville. You can see beautiful decoration here in the hallways. They have quotes all over the place, song lyrics, artwork, and so much more. But without further ado, we're going to head inside here and check out our unit. They do give you wristbands when you check in. These wristbands do get you in the door. So you just scan your wristband and head inside. Okay, so we've just stepped inside the studio unit here at Margaritaville Vacation Club in Nashville. Something I thought was kind of neat. They do have this kind of little chillin' sign for your door. It's kind of the interesting little do not disturb. So I thought that was kind of neat there. And then here we do have kind of this barn style door for the bathroom. So I'm not really big on that, but it does look kind of cool. But then in here we do have the bathroom, pretty good sized bathroom. You do have a single vanity there, toilet, this guitar kind of artwork on the wall, nice vanity. Plenty of towels, got your soap and body lotion. And then here, just kind of a mid-sized walk-in shower. Again, Roots conditioner, shampoo, and body wash. Yeah, really nice tall shower head there in this walk-in shower. Then walking out here, I noticed there's a few little hooks on the wall. That's gonna be really handy for us to hang up our coats because it's kind of cool here in Nashville at the moment. Then making our way in here just a little bit more, we do have a closet. It does have some storage, ironing board, some bedding there for what I'll show you in a moment is kind of a sleeper sofa. There are a couple drawers down there, but obviously not a whole lot of storage in here. So we're also going to find the in-room safe as well as the full-length mirror. Then making our way in here a little bit further, we do have a king-size bed, some really kind of neat artwork on the wall, kind of a neat Nashville sign there, skyline, a couple of nightstands, exposed USB and power. And then at the foot of the bed, we do have a small kitchenette. So you do have a sink. You have your wonderful Margaritaville mixer there. You do have some margarita glasses, knife block, some kitchen supplies, coffee maker, and some coffee supplies over here. And there is a small kind of apartment-sized dishwasher. Let's see what we have down under here. That is empty. Under here, it's going to be our trash. And then in the cupboard here, we do have a microwave oven. It's where you're going to find your dishware or dinnerware. Looks like for 6 people. And then just one drawer has stuff in it here, some cooking utensils here in the drawer. That's kind of like a bifold door there. Then up above here, we do have our glassware. So there's some wine glasses, some plastic cups. Over here, we do have some glasses and some coffee mugs there. Then in a set of drawers here beside the refrigerator, we do have some dish towels. And below that, we're gonna find our utensils or silverware. So looks like a set of silverware here for 6. And then you also have your toaster. There is an apartment-sized refrigerator, and unfortunately I noticed in the freezer there is no ice maker. So fortunately no ice maker here, but pretty good sized refrigerator. There is an ice bucket here though because we actually have an ice machine pretty much right beside our unit. We can go out there and get ice. There is also a pitcher down here too. Then coming in here, we do have dining room table. It just has kind of 2 chairs, but then there's a little bench over there. So I guess you could seat 4 on it. Do have a medium-sized television up there on the wall. So obviously you can only watch television from the sofa here. It'd be kind of hard to watch it from the bed. And then you have kind of this little sofa here. I'm not too sure how comfortable it's going to be. It looks like it's on kind of a wooden frame, but anyway, it does have under here, looks like pulls out into maybe a twin bed or a double bed. So I wasn't too sure if it would actually have any kind of pull-out sofa, but it certainly does. So yeah, not really too much to this unit here. This here is our window, no balcony, no patio, but we do have a little bit of a view down here to the pool. Looks like it's maybe a floor down from us. Nobody out in the pool because it's a pretty cold day. And kind of just a view out here to the city of Nashville. So there it is, the studio unit tour of Margaritaville Vacation Club here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Definitely helps out these videos. And to see another video from here at Margaritaville Nashville, it's going to be a property tour. You'll get a closer look at that pool down there. Click on this video right here. Coming up next. Thanks for watching. And remember, until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.